lot of people talk about their contracts, their soul contracts. It's believed that a soul contract is something we agree to in the non-physical before we incarnate. This could shine a light on many relationships. We wonder, why does one put up with another's behavior? Or why does one spoil another? And why does one put up with abuse? We may have agreed to be with someone or take care of someone. Sometimes it can be a type of karma where roles are reversed in this current lifetime. Even if that's all true, I think the bigger reason is to learn to play it out differently, not to relive the same pattern. Maybe some can't see the pattern, so they don't know how to break it. Sometimes we're meant to walk away, to stand up for ourselves, to not enable our loved ones' toxic behavior, for example. We feel a really strong pull towards someone, and we think, oh, it's meant to be. But maybe it's not meant to be. Not meant to be repeated. It's meant to be healed and freed to break the chains. We have to know when to walk away. Our gut instinct and intuition is our guide and our protection. We mustn't ignore it or confuse the message. Patterns are hard to break. I know that sometimes I dig my heels in when I'm not feeling ready, even though I'm aware of it. And sometimes things just get the better of us, and we're too busy to notice and to change. If there really are things such as soul contracts, I would bet a lot or most of them are about learning to change or heal the pattern or behavior. Otherwise, it will repeat and repeat over and over in the same lifetime, and then lifetime after lifetime. If someone isn't treating you well, whether it's a spouse or a child, parent, or friend, why would you stay in that situation? Obviously, with children, or if we are the child, we can't just walk away, but sometimes even those patterns are meant to be healed or broken as well. Our soul is the main factor in all of this. Our soul has been through it all with us, experienced it all. Our soul is where the suffering lies and the healing is needed. We're all here playing our roles, acting out on each other to wake up and to grow and heal. The biggest and most loving thing we can do for each other is to heal. Not in an egoic or conceited way, but in a discerning and loving way. One is not meant to teach the other. We're all teaching each other. If you believe you're in someone's life to teach them, but not for them to also be teaching you, that's egotistical and a lost opportunity. There is a distinction between the soul and the spirit. Spirit is what we are, and it's our connection to God and all that is. We're spirit having a physical experience. The soul is like our memory. It carries lifetimes of suffering and trauma and pain. It holds all the unhealed wounds. The more we heal our soul and raise our consciousness, the better equipped we are to transition to the non-physical afterlife. I'm not even sure we should be making soul contracts. Maybe we're tricked into it until we raise our consciousness to higher levels, remembering who we are. Our main objective is to wake up, and when we wake up, we realize we don't have to suffer. I believe it's more about healing and acknowledging our sovereignty than learning lessons. We're all one collective consciousness, and we're helping each other by being catalysts. Once we are in the waking up process and healing our soul, we are doing our part for the collective. Once we see a behavior or pattern, it no longer has control over us. It may not instantly disappear, but it loses its grip over time. The jig is up. We've been brought up and conditioned with so many falsehoods. We're told we're selfish, we're bad, we're even told how to think and feel. When we see the light and we stand in our own power, many people won't like it. We've gone outside the storyline and it makes them uncomfortable. But rather than regressing to make them comfortable, let them raise in their own light. It may be this lifetime and it may not, but step aside with love, remembering that we are raising the consciousness for all, even if it's not seen or acknowledged. There's a reason our bubble popped and that we're in this awakening process. It can be a long road undoing all the conditioning and healing the suffering. It really can be as easy as just remembering who we are. But for most of us, it's a process, an unpeeling of all the layers. So stay focused on spirit and clearing the soul and carry on with fortitude. Trust me, you have it in you.